Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Pheby again, and like I promised, it's the second video. You guys can start counting. I don't mind count because you're going to lose count very soon. Thank you so much to everyone who just joined this channel. If you're a new subscriber, I am so grateful, especially to the people that are first to join the wagon. I am so grateful to you. Thank you for not unsubscribing, and thank you for actually really watching the video for the first time in a very long time. The views actually match up to the number of subscribers. I am I'm so excited. I feel like I'm actually doing something. Like, if this was a New Year resolution, I think I picked the right one. So thank you guys, thank you. And if this is your first time, do not forget you have some obligations that you need to do when you get on here. You need to subscribe. The button is right there, down there. Subscribe. Click on the bell beside it so that every time I upload a video, you'll be the first to know, and you'll be the first to watch and comment and like. How cool is that? So seriously, and like this video because I know you like it. You have to like it, like really like the video, and put a comment. Like, today the topic I'm going to discuss, I actually really need you guys to like give me your input, like seriously. So while I was preparing for this video, I had to take like a journey back to why I actually started YouTube channel. And I kind of remembered that it was so that I could talk to you guys about my adventures as a first-time mom. And I really started doing that, and somehow I dropped out. But I'm back now. Okay, so one of the reasons why I've not been able to sit down to pick like a topic on momming for a very long time was because I'm actually not doing the momming thing right now, and that is because of work. I am no longer working where my house is, so my daughter is staying with my parents, and well, work put us apart. But one of the decisions I made before I started this job in September last year was to go to school or not to go to school. Okay, so I'm just going to jump right in. First off, COVID was a very determinant factor. If you've met my Pheby, you would know that COVID season is not the time to let that girl loose at all. Like, she just picked up a new habit of going on the road, and like, don't let me just say on the road because we don't really walk on the road like that, but like going to a place and then she'll just go say hello, hi to a random person that she doesn't know. And recently I caught one in church. Like, she sees a child sitting alone, gloomy, and then she just walks up to the child to say, hi, I'm Shay for me. That kind of thing. So I knew that no matter what was going on in the world, she would just like be really vulnerable. So I couldn't leave her to go to school or to go to, no matter what kind of patch things they were trying to do. Like, she's not the kind of person who was chill enough to wear a mask. So come on, she's just 3. But I had my reservations before that, before COVID, and I was going to pull out of school anyways. And one of the reservations I had was because the teachers were always, her class teacher was always complaining about my daughter, correcting her when she makes some mistakes in pronunciation. Now, it's not supposed to be a big deal, but you see, when these complaints come like every day, if you're a mother, you would not like it. And I'm like, she's 3 now, she was 2 then. And they were like simple words like butterfly. And you know, she learned from cartoon to say butterfly, and then she gets to class and the teacher says butterfly, and she cannot comprehend. And she's the kind of person that you can't even use phone to tell her water. You can't say water. She will tell you, no, I want water. That kind of thing. So it's really funny, but at the time it was not funny to me because the complaints were coming like every day. And another reservation I had was the assignments. Come on. I'm like, okay, I know that we're Nigerians, we're built to cope. So I know at some point in the life of a child, the child will get to cope at the end of the day, like get used to doing so much work and all of that. But we do know that some kids don't actually get to cope. Like they don't get over the fact that they are doing so much for their age. So my own idea about school is or about raising a child is that at this stage, like between the ages of 1 and 3, I should say, that the child, I think the most important thing for the child to learn is communication. But you're comparing my child to like a 3-year-old that they're in the same class and is already writing A, B, C to G, and you're saying that she's too slow, that she's not doing what the classmates are doing. They're already writing 1 to 10 and she's not doing the same thing. And in my head, I'm like, this girl does not even know how to say 1 to 10. And you want her to write it at the same time. Like, isn't there something they can do to the Nigerian education system to balance it out? Like, I would rather have my daughter watch cartoons because she learns a whole lot. She learns to actually really communicate from watching cartoons than when she's in class. And then she comes back from school really cranky. She doesn't want to do anything. She doesn't want to do the homework, and she's really expressive. So she goes, I don't want to. I don't want to write it. I don't want to read it. So I was torn between maybe I was not being supportive enough for her to actually do the schoolwork, or maybe I just needed her to be who she was, a child. Like, it felt like I was putting, or let me say the school system was putting so much responsibility on her to do so much when she's just so little and she needs to do like little to nothing. So well, I made that decision to pull out of school. So when school resumed in September, she didn't go back, or should I say in November, due to COVID issues. She didn't go back to school, and she's still not back in school. Well, I used to make a joke, especially when people call me, because I have some friends who have kids in the same school. I used to make a joke that she's dropped out now. That when she's 4, I mean September this year, by that time she'll be 4, that we would advise her that education is is the best foundation. But for now, she's dropped out. But the thing is, it's not like I'm proud to say, or let me just put it the way it is. Like, I'm happy that she's not under so much pressure anymore. Like, these days, she knows colors without anyone teaching her. All I just did was equip her with equipment, like a tab. She has a tab, she has a phone. So we put all the Coco Melon, all the cartoon. Well, majorly, the one I'm really familiar with is Coco Melon, really. But I just try as much as I can to put data on the phone, download as much as she needs to watch. So she knows shapes, she knows what a circle is, a triangle, a square. She does not know a rectangle just yet. But I feel like there should be like a level to these things. So I'm putting this video out there so that you guys can tell me what you think. Like, seriously, tell me what you think. Do you think that the education system in Nigeria is so fantastic that we should just leave kids who are supposed to be kids who are just supposed to learn how to answer questions, yes, no, how to ask why, and understand when you actually give them the why? Should we leave them to just be kids, dance, play, sing, drink, eat, and sleep? Or should we put them under that pressure? Like, the first week of school, I had to complain openly to the teacher. Like, I cannot do this. Like, she would come home with like 4 homeworks. I'm like, who is supposed to do this? I'm paying school fees so that you can teach her. Why are you giving me work to do at home? Like, who does that? So that's the topic for today. To go to school or not to go to school. She's just 3, for crying out loud. So tell me what you think. Tell me what your thoughts are about the education system, especially for kids, for babies. That's supposed to be babies. She's my baby. So thank you very much for watching. I am looking forward to reading all of your comments. Thank you. like the video, and subscribe and share with your friends so that we can all gather here and make merry. Yes, it's going to be a great year. It's the second week and I'm really having fun. I'm having a crack out of this year already. Thank you guys for watching. I love you. Bye.